Hello, and we are back here today with a very special video. A video from 5 years ago. This is a game I streamed in January the 16th and the 17th of 2020. Back when I actually did streaming. I've since stopped doing that because I was really bad at sticking to a consistent schedule. I often get like really tired and sick. And also I had some stress factors of a certain person that kind of put me off the experience. But I've still got a whole bunch of happy memories saved up from the streams I did do. And today we are doing Monster Rancher DS, which is the DS sequel to a game I liked a lot on the PlayStation as a kid. I think maybe my first time experiencing it. Let's boot it up and find out. Let me put something here instead of 999. It's getting a bit awkward. I need to get some sort of like general stream background. I never have time to make a new full overlay for everything. Give me like 5 minutes, guys. I just need to shove the game logo in the corner of a random little anime background I found. There's work. There's game for work. There's work for game. Okay, chug a bit of energy drink. I have bought again the Punch Monster energy drink. The bright pink one, which is the only Monster energy that seems to taste of anything to me. Oh yeah, it's going on demo. So you can see some random monsters we can get. Like I love a dragon bunny. That's something I was really excited about for playing the DS game. Is because Monster Rancher 2, which is actually Monster Rancher 1 in Europe, very confusing here. In that one, that was the only one I've played previously. In that one, all monsters were only texture swaps because like that was the only thing the game could handle at the time. In DS, the interesting thing about this is they actually didn't like proper model swaps. Like as you can see, this one there's a combination of a shark and a Suezo has shark fins, and a dragon and a bunny has a big crunchy dragon face. I'm excited to see how different all of the monsters look in this game. I have actually played the DS version once before when I was about 15 or so, and it's been so long I don't remember anything about it. I only played it very briefly. Oh, there we go, there's the answer. That must have been around the same time I first played all the Ace Attorney games, really slowly on my bad computer, which could not run DS emulation at all. That's probably the reason why I quit a lot of different playthroughs, but I persisted through Apollo Justice, which was, I think, either my first or my second Ace Attorney game. I really liked that one. I played the Game Boy Advance games, and I just know that those are the most terrible ones in the entire series, because like, it feels like they were like outsourced to some sort of like other company that did them. I had no idea how on earth the games even worked. I had a really hilarious and also awful glitch that happened in that. My monster ate an important key item. That was how shoddily these games were programmed. Your monster could randomly ask to eat an item. No one checked at any point that the items it would ask to eat for were actually food items. I couldn't finish the game. I was one tournament away from the end. It was funny looking back at it, but at the time I was so mad. I love monster games, but I prefer monster games where like you can just be friends with them, and this is one of those games. It's a game that's like a Tamagotchi game. It's all about hugging and cuddling and raising your monsters to be lovely, pleasant, adorable friends, and that's what I want. Pokemon and Digimon, it's okay that they're all focused on battling and stuff, but I just want to hug the monsters. I want more personality. I just want to just hug the monsters. I just want to hug the monsters. This is a game for hugging monsters, and that is why I'm here. Let us begin. Welcome to the Borgen Monster Battle Academy, also known as Bomba. Oh, that's the thing in these games. Every single one of them is set in a different country within the same world. It's a nice way of expanding the world building. They all have a different acronym for their name. I think it was Fimba for the first game. Bomba sounds super cool, actually. This lady has a really nice look to her. I like the art style for the humans in this game. In the previous games, there wasn't too much for them. They just look like solid generic anime people. Your name, please. We are Bun. Oh, should I just go for my name, or should I like... Do you guys want to suggest a name for our Monster Rancher? How much is the limit for buns? We can fit 4 buns! Our power is maximum. Bun, is it? Oh, good idea! We shall be the fancy Monster Rancher Lapin from the fancy country of fancy bunnies. Oh, whoops. Not Lapin random underscore. Okie dokie! Now I need you to register a name for your ranch. Oh, that's cool. I don't think we were able to name our ranches in the other ones. Oh, we can't do Wi-Fi battles because it's an emulator anyway. And also, this game is like a million years after a DS stopped even working on Wi-Fi. So should we call the home of all our wonderful, adorable, cuddly monsters? Sure. I can't think of a ranch name at all. I didn't even know because I didn't expect. What does Hachikyu mean? Oh yeah, like I'm 89 in Japanese. That's good. You guys are bringing out your absolute maximum pun game today. Hachikyu Ranch. That sounds so adorable. Very well, you're all registered. Now then, Lapin. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to Bomba! Yee! My name is Sapphire, manager of this esteemed academy. Oh, she's our teacher, okay. I'm here to help you eat into your new life as a breeder. That's the thing too, is this game apparently has a good translation, but it's really inconsistent with the words they use in previous translations. So it's called Monster Rancher, but they call you Monster Breeders within the actual game, and other inconsistencies like that. The errantry and the training options have been switched around in the menu, some details like that. I look forward to working with you. Next we need to find you an assistant and revive a monster for you to raise. Here at Bobble we care about our breeders, and to help new recruits get on their feet, we always introduce a highly efficient and well-trained breeding assistant for... Help! He's gonna kill me! Help! Oh, this is new. What in the world? Who are you? Where am I? Bomber Academy, the historic and honourable organisation of Borg and monster battles. And you, young lady, must leave the premises at once. For real? This is Bomber? Yeah, for real. Now, if you don't, then aren't you hiring for breeder assistants? If that's what you need, then I'm your girl. Oh, is this going to be our assistant? She's already got a bit more personality than usual. And again, that's usually the formula for these games. It's like you start over and you have like an assistant character because your character is the usual silent self-insert protagonist. You can imagine whatever you look like and whatever your personality is, but they need to have someone to be actually able to say things to other characters in cutscenes. So they always introduce you have an assistant who is like teaching you how to become a monster rancher and does most of the actual work. I always felt sorry for what's her name, Colt in the previous games. Like she does all the work and she never gets any of the credit. So this is our new lady who has a bit more of a generic design than Colt. Again, I really like this art style, so yeah. If that's what you need, I'm your girl. You can't just waltz in here and... My name's Cleopatra... Cleo? Cleo's the name! Are you actually Cleopatra, like you're a revived ghost mummy or something? I was born right here in Borgen, you know, so it's not like I'm some kind of weirdo. My goodness, what's all this racket? I'm sorry, Miss Electra. This girl just barging out of nowhere and asked us to give her a job. Electra, this is bad. Haven't we met before, girl? What's your name? It's Cleo, ma'am. I like a little bounce. What's going on? Does Cleo have some sort of mysterious past, then? That'd be interesting, because usually for the assistants in this game, they have, like, no plot whatsoever. It's just, like I said, it's just literally the role of having someone to talk to the other characters, because your character doesn't talk. Is she gonna have a secret plot? She's actually the villain, she was, like, only pretending to be an assistant or something? 'Cause that's what it seems like it's going for. What kind of experience do you have as a breeding assistant? Well, I've never lost a monster battle since I was little. My, such a feisty attitude. Maybe we can use her, Sapphire. Yeah, she does look like that character. I don't know anything about Mega Man, so I had no idea. Maybe it's supposed to be an intentional reference. But Miss Electra, you there. Hello, the one standing there while we do all this talking? Take this girl as your assistant. Miss Electra, just how could you? Laughing at just starting out as a breeder. That's the beauty of it, a rookie assistant for a rookie breeder. Okay. A good old classic contrived circumstance by why something special happens to you, the protagonist, and to nobody else. But it makes me wonder, is she like actually her like mum or auntie or something? Because they do seem to look quite similar. And she was like, oh no, she would know who I am. So like that's gonna be an excuse later on this act to she's her mum or something, like she intentionally gave her a job. Oh yeah, because isn't Mega Man a robot, dude? I don't know anything about Mega Man. Yes, ma'am, I guarantee you won't regret it. Haha, aren't you just an amusing child? But as for you, rookie, what was the name? It's Lappin. It's Lappin, ma'am. Of course it is. Of course it is. You take good care of this girl. That's an order for President Electra. So is she basically the Dr. Snap of this game? Or like, I guess a Professor Oak, but yeah. We do things my way around here, hence the word President before my name. Haha, she is the Dr. Snap of this game! Being a Professor Oak, but also a sassy and cute one. Would you stop that? Anyway, it looks like we have no choice because our ridiculous eccentric president chairman person came along and forced us to do what they want. Yeah, definitely a Dr. Snap character. Well, I guess Chairman Rose now. As a direct order from your president, I ask you to take this girl on as assistant. I wonder if that's a trope then in Japanese. There always seems to be some sort of like monster organization chairman person, because chairman and president are the same word in Japanese. They always translate it different. Like in Dragon Quest Monsters Joker, they translated chairman as commissioner, but like kaicho is the Japanese word. So like, do all these characters have the same title in Japanese? Trope of monster games or something? I smell a troublemaker. At any rate, we need to get your monster to raise now. Yeah! Anyway, let's get a monster. That was a good and sassy introduction of Mysterious. What are we clicking? Magic Field Incantation Encyclopedia. Okay, I suppose we're supposed to click on this because that's what they're pointing us at. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in, because I mean, in the PlayStation games, you would get new monsters by like putting in different discs from different games, and it would like read the data and give you a randomized monster. So I'm wondering how you'd manage to do that on a DS. Here at Bomb, we discovered a way to obtain monsters with a magic field. Writing magic fields in the intriguing and powerful grimoire can produce one of many monster types. Write or draw anything you like as long as it's from the heart. Oh, so they use the touchscreen instead. Yay. Okay. So I guess what should we try and have a doodle? It's Duck Snappy. Let's see what we get from him. It's quite hard to draw on it because there's a little bit of delay between when you click and when it does, and then it's like hard to drag it along. It might be an emulation issue. Snappy is a whatever that is. Snappy is a duck plant. No, dak plant, but that's clearly, it's a duck. It has a little beak on it. And yeah, it says it's a mix of plant and duck, so why is it called dak? Okay, it's a dak plant. Dak plant is a brilliant monster of petals of 3 different colours. When the wind blows, the petals spin like a windmill, giving a boost of energy. That's adorable. This monster is a bit on the peculiar side, but I'm sure it's beautiful in the sunlight. This type of monster seems to be a first for you, Lapin. I'll record it in the encyclopedia. Okay. Maybe we should try and do a few things and see what else we can get. Because once we're in the encyclopedia, you can resummon it again. So if we turn out we want this one, we can always get it back. Bond of the Future just jumping into comment. I'm not sure why I was so certain of this. I was actually correct, but this is not how it works in Monster Rancher 2 on the PlayStation, the only other one I played. So I must have remembered this from the very early play session I had at 15. Wild. Let's draw me. It's very hard to draw on this touchscreen. Little eyes. Me. And then me. It's vaguely a me. Just yeet the book into the sky. Oh no, I am definitely not a sexy fan service lady. No thank you. Pixie is known for its selfish nature and mischievous ways, but it's actually looking for someone to give it a good scolding. Give it a try and you might end up with a great monster. This monster is certainly cute, but it seems to be hiding a mischievous side as well. I would rather not have the fan service lady, I am very sorry. Maybe I got that because I drew, like, my hairstyle is similar than Pixie. Maybe it's like, I don't know how complicated this art detection system is. I'll have one more go and then we will just go with Duck Plant. I love you, Duck Plant. Give me Mons. What are you? You're like a dolphin thing. This love should have had that as an evolution. The Ogio has numerous fans. Its beautiful form and graceful fighting style has earned its popular creature the nickname of Stadium Lady. Okay, I like this. This is a new monster that wasn't in the previous games, I think. Beauty incarnate, wouldn't you say? Adorable to boot. Yeah, I would. That's actually really damn cute. I want it. It's like they fused a dolphin with like a fish and also a mermaid, but no maid in it, so like just a merm. Do we want to go with fish? Does we want to go with fish? Do you want to go with fish or do you want to try? Okay, I'll try typing in some random nonsense. Okay. What happens if we just colour in all the edges? Because I know there is a monster that's literally just a giant rectangle, and I want it. When is it possible to colour in every single square on the whole field? I have no idea what I'm even drawing anymore. Give me something from that squiggles. Got the same dude again, okay? I wonder if you can get anything if you just go a totally blank screen. Oh, you are a Nito! I have no idea what it's even supposed to be, but it's cool. It looks like I'm the rat people from Final Fantasy IX. The Shadow Mage is a model of righteous thought and highly skilled in the magic arts. Its severe techniques strike fear in the hearts of others. Okay, you look kind of rad. This monster's aura shows it's of great nobility and seems to be well versed in magic. Folks, do we want Duck Plant? Do we want whatever this amazing fancy thing is, or do we want fish? Because we are not going for fan service lady no matter what. Its animations are very cute, actually. Freya from Final Fantasy IX mixed with like a Marip from Pokemon. Well, if it's up to me, I will choose this friend. Yay, cool rat samurai. I will name you Freya then. Oh, maybe I'll name you Fratley because he didn't get enough goodness in that plot. Yay. Fratley lives! Fratley lives! Raise it with care. Nice to meet you, Fratley. Her bouncing up and down is just like the biggest mood. That's me when I see monsters. Question mark? Question mark? I don't think he's following me anywhere. Oh, is she running away from someone? Phew. So, Lapin, hi, my name's Cleo. I'll do whatever I can to make your life easier. Why don't we go over to your ranch now? Oh, she's being chased by some sort of mysterious villain person. There she is, right over there. That guy has a cool mustache. Get her, Pran. Yes, sir. Uh-oh, time to go. Stop! Come back! Ooh. Jeez, don't they ever give up? Who are they? I'm assuming is there an actual plot to this game? I don't think there's any sort of anything with villains or anything in Monster Rancher 2. It was just the plot was raise your monsters and hug your monsters are cute. Battle basics. This is the battle screen. Here's a monster. A cutie monster. Touch the monster. Attack the monster. Love the monster. Cherish the monster. Oh, this actually looks a really good system in Monster Rancher. I really am quite addicted to how the battle system works. Your monsters can move back and forth, and then depending on what position they're in, depends on which attack you can do. So there's ones you can only do at a further distance, so like you've got to like try and push the other monster back, and then there's like limits to the borderline, obviously, so you can't go too far back. You can be forced into only being able to use your lower attacks and stuff like that. Then you've got to also wait for it's called guts, but it's basically like MP points to go up. Then you can use them, but then like if you get more MP points than you need, then your hit percentage goes up. So like they pour into accuracy. It's all very complicated, and you probably start getting it when you see a bit more footage of it playing. That was how it was in Monster Rancher on the PlayStation, but I'm assuming it's gonna be have a little bit more awkward because you got to control it on the touchscreen now. Okay, so you touch anywhere but the monster to move, and then you click on the monster to attack. Okay, that sounds a little bit awkward. I think it would just be easier to like do it with button presses, but okay. Don't touch, no moving. Okay. Oh, is that the foolery mechanic? Do they still have that? That's funny. It's like in every single game in the series that gets translated differently. Apparently in the Monster Rancher one that we didn't get in Europe, it was translated as question mark, question mark, question mark. In Monster Rancher, the one we did get in Europe, it was translated as foolery. In the Game Boy Advance, I think it was disobedience or something. Like I think it was different in both Game Boy Advance versions. And this one is called confusion. But basically, just means if your monster doesn't have high enough loyalty attack, it'll goof off. It acts the same as a confusion status, but like within the world building of a game, it's not the monster being confused by an attack. It's the monster choosing to disobey you because it doesn't like you enough. Anyway, let's not get caught up in the details, let's just enjoy the fight. Yeah! Okay, basic fight, let's have a little look. Yay, Fat Lee! Class. Bonk! Well, we only have one attack left, that's all we can do. Fat Lee, go a bonk! Fat Lee doesn't seem to have very good accuracy. This monster is not attacking us at all. Oh yeah, how do you manage to do the push move? Because on that, I think you pressed... Oh my god, this confusion animation is hilarious. I think you pressed, what was it? You pressed like the triangle button to push people back on that. I'm not sure what this X button in the corner is either. Is that the push button then? Let's get out of here, Pram. This can wait. Yes, sir. Wait for me. Phew, free at last. Thanks, Bradley. I knew you could do it. So we have successfully tutorialized by saving our assistant from sort of crazy kidnapping villains. Want to get out of this dangerous town, head to the ranch. Okay, laughing? I love how our character's just going along with whatever the fuck is happening here. I'll go check on everything. Click on what these are. Cute market person. Hello, my name is Mint and I watch over the market. I'm on the village, find looking lots of different stuff, find out what your monster likes. There's no point buying anything yet because we don't want to waste our money, we need to use it on training and stuff. Some monsters can only be born by one method, so it's sure to reference. Oh yeah, what is the other one? What does incantation mean? Incantation is a birthing method only used at Bomber. A plethora of monsters will steal away in the grimoire by facing the grimoire. Oh, I can't do it because it requires microphones, right? So I'm not sure if that will work on an emulator. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Is this working? I don't know. Microphone settings. Give me a little fiddly widdly widdly dudes. Testing. Hopefully it works. Ba-da-ba-da. Please recognize my PC mic. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yay! It seemed to have recognized it. Okay, this will be a more fun one to do because it is quite hard to draw on the emulator. What do we get from my squiggles? Oh, Pancho! Pancho is one of my big faves. Pancho was not in the game that was released in the UK on the PS1. I had only seen it from a distance. I knew it was in the games that had only been released in America, and I really liked it. And I didn't realise it was going to be in this game. Yay! It's a little cute dude who lives in a pumpkin. Pancho is fused together with a giant monster pumpkin, resulting in its present form. Pancho relies on the pumpkin's power, so it has to do what the monster pumpkin says. Okay, that's lore. The pumpkin is also alive and they have separate minds. That's cool. The little guy looks like he's having a ball in that pumpkin. Yeah, so we'll just store it up for later. We'll have a look around and see other ones. I think we want to go for Fratley for now. Yes, DID monster, canonical. Little baby friend, little baby friend. Oh yeah, give me another little baby friend. Give me a friend and a pal. This became one of my most popular clips in my entire Twitch channel. I want to live in symbiosis with a giant talking pumpkin. There's no friendship stronger than the friendship of a little tiny acorn friend and a giant talking pumpkin. Mochi Monk. It may look like a sissy on the outside, but it's a manly monk at heart. Mochi Monk often sits in meditation while listening to the sounds of nature to relax his mind. Don't be mean to it. How does that look like a negative term for a gay person on the outside? It looks like a ninja turtle. It may look a little odd, but there's no doubt this creature's as strong as steel. Oh, we don't have a stable big enough to use those monsters yet. So we have to come back when we've had a few upgrades to be able to get big old monsters. Snappy, 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 snippy. Oh. It just snapped out. No, it just snapped out my single word. Okay, snappy, snappy, snippy, snop. No. Let me snappy, snappy, snippy, snop. God damn it, snippy, snoppy, snap. Snippy, snoppy, snippy, snoppy, snoo. Sneeb. Sneeb. Teenage Golem Ninja Turtles. Teenage Golem Ninja Turtles. Heroes without a half shell. Turtle power. Yay! It's my favourite. I love this one so much. Sneeb, you would definitely look like a Sneeb. Bree, its name is actually quite close. Yeah, these are called the Piero monsters. This is actually wrong, they really are Pororo. I was just correcting it in my brain, that's definitely what they're based on. I think it's just a mistranslation. Because yeah, Piero means clown in French. And I like them so much because I like they're sort of similar to the aesthetic for black mages from Final Fantasy. And I'd never seen this particular one. I had a blue one when I played this game the first time when I was a kid, and that's all I remember from it. This clown-like monster has a small body but a fierce heart in battle, using various tricks and movements to win. I'm not sure what the monster is it's fused with. That's the thing, in this game you can fuse monsters to get new combinations. Once we finish raising up our Fratley to a high level, we can fuse it with another monster to make a new monster. And this one apparently, it's a base of a Piero monster, and then I don't know what the second monster is, I haven't seen that one yet. So who knows? And this was the person who clipped the song. Little baby friend, little baby friend, oh yeah, give me another little baby friend, give me a friend and a pal. There we go. I think this is a very cute little monster, but we're definitely going to continue. We're going to raise Fratley and then we're going to see what else we can fuse Fratley into afterwards. But it's nice to have a look around to see what monster we can get from random silliness. And you guys tell me whenever you want to stop like generating random monsters and actually get through to the gameplay. This little cutie seems to be bubbling with curiosity. Yeah, it does. One more try at generating a random monster and then we'll go back and we'll start raising Fratley. This monster shall symbolise my love for my friends. Give me a friend love monster. Give me a monster that represents everyone in chat who I love and cherish, and give him a big old fat hug. So let's see what the soul of chat is. Oh, the soul of chat is another Pancho! It's a double Pancho. It's a Pancho inside a Pancho-y Pancho. Coroncho! Hardly anything I've learned about this peculiar monster. It often appears on starry nights and something it came in face. Oh my god, it's got extra faces on it. Oh, it's a Colour Pandoro combo. And Colour Pandora is actually like literally DID monster. It's 3 monsters that act as 1 monster. It's a caterpillar that's not actually a caterpillar. It's made of 3 tiny square monsters together. I was today years old when I learned the weird name Colour Pandora is not actually the 2 English words Colour Pandora. It may just be a mistranslation of Sukoro Pandora, which is Scolopendra centipede genus in Japanese. But hey, it was a nice coincidentally wrong name because I mean, it does look like a box, it looks like 3 boxes. So this is a combination of that, which means that its shell is now set to 2 extra monsters. So like it's like even more monsters than it usually is. Apparently it had a long tongue. Okay. So unusual monster is encased in a mysterious circular object with gigantic faces on it. Okay, so let's go back and raise Fratley, or no, I wanna exit the screen now. I want to exit the screen now. What do we get from I want to exit the screen now? Mew Abyss. This creature may look laid back, but it's actually very sensitive. Rumour has it that the Mew Abyss loves to sing and dance with its mic, even though no one else. Oh yeah, its spear is a giant mic. Oh, so I guess this is like the shadow mage thing we had before, but it's like a cat version of it. That looks kind of adorable actually. It's kind of terrifying looking, but also cute. It's like a slender cat. It's fun looking monster seems to have a unique personality and I bet it loves music. Okay, now how do we exit the screen? I don't want to make any more monsters. I want to go back with Fratley. There we go. Okay, so we can't check our other monsters. Have a look through. It's a lab. Oh, a lab is where you fuse monsters. Oh, cool looking lab technician person. I remember in the first game it was like the lab scientist person didn't look like a scientist at all, he looked like some sort of priest vicar type person. And now she also doesn't look like a scientist, she looks like an aviator. Well, a couple of new faces in town. My name is Farmer and I run the lab here. Looks like you folks don't have enough monsters for combining right now. If you want to freeze the monster you're currently raising, this is the place. It's kind of funny how a sprite like overlaps the text a little bit. Yeah, so this is where you can put a monster away. So you can fuse two of them together. So we'll put Fratley away and then we'll bring any other monster, we can fuse them and see what we get from fusing them. Maybe we could try combining Fratley and also the Pancho monster we want. Technically the Monster Ranch universe is like a post-apocalyptic world where like humanity as we know it was like, it's like a fantasy world now, but like it's all fantasy based on like sci-fi that's been like interpreted into fantasy sort of. The monsters were originally made as like genetic war beasts. Humanity got wiped out from like using them as war beasts against each other, like our hubris and stuff. And then like a bazillion centuries later humanity's like come back on the rise and we've like got this medieval type society where like the stories of like all that technology are just thrown down as myth and treated as magic and stuff. So now we have the monsters, now we actually like raise the monsters, give the monsters the love they deserve. But they were all like, basically all these monsters were designed as war machines and we are now finally just being kind and farming to them, and basically we are taking tanks and we are rehabilitating them, and that is the game. But anyway, that's why in this magical game we have hypersleep stasis pods and genetic DNA fusions. There was a wolf whose name in Japanese was Raiga, which is apparently a reference to a different video game made by the same company, but it was mistranslated as Tiger. So there's just a wolf named Tiger in the series that's stuck forever, because, like, I guess they were embarrassed to admit they translated it wrong and retranslate it. Okay, so we can freeze Fratley up and we can have a see if we can fuse someone else with him. But I'm only going to have a look, like, if you guys want to keep Fratley, we'll keep Fratley. To the academy, we can pull out our monster from the encyclopedia. Yeah, Caroncho, let's bring out that one, let's see what we can get if we fuse up with Fratley. Yay! It's you. Oh yeah, combining is probably different in this game, isn't it? I got a much better interface for it. Main type and subtype, yeah? So main type is the model that you have and subtype is like the texture you have basically. At least that's how it worked in the PlayStation game, but here apparently they do actually have like physical changes to match the one they're bred with. Oh, you can choose which ones you fuse in this game. Oh, that's so good. In the PlayStation game it was totally random which two you got fused. You had to keep resetting until you got the ones you want. 2 rules to follow. Rule number 1, both monsters have to contribute something. You can't just get the same monster you had before. Oh, you can swap main types into subtypes. They're adding a lot more convenience features into this. Let's see what we can get and see if anyone likes any of this, okay? We can try Pancho with Fratley energy. I wonder what we get. Oh, it doesn't let you pre-thought what we get. Okay, well, quick save, and then we can see all the different potential we can get from these two. What? Pancho is fused together with a giant monster pumpkin, but the pumpkin rotted and turned blue, which really isn't bad. Okay. This monster seems a bit eerie, but it's actually cute if you squint. It has no face. Alright. So I'm assuming that's not a texture, that's actually just a special variant. I'll reset and see what other options we get. Is that the only one you can get from it? Alright, let's see if we put that one back. Let's try this as a subtype. We simply only get this one, so I guess that's an incompatible one. Fratley in top slot and then put Pancho in the bottom slot. Maybe these are just very incompatible monsters and we only seem to get these special ones. Magic of the Abyss has taken special form, resulting in a monster. Ooh, cool. So, the Ish monsters apparently are like the magical type monsters, like they're a special one. Yes, this is what we get when you have two monsters that aren't compatible. Oh, it shows you in the corner what you're gonna get. So, these two are not compatible as a combination, which sucks. So guys, should we train up Tian or should we train up Fratley? Which one should we go for? Go with Fratley? Okay, we'll put Tian for later and see if we can fuse him with something cool. Have a good nap! Hey, wakey Fratley Flats. Fratley is so cool, I love him. Good and cuddly friend. Let's go raise our amazing magical friend, which apparently we're supposed to focus on magic with it, okay. Go back to our ranch. Yay, next stop, the Monster Ranch! I'll do what I can to help you become a master breeder. And thus ends our episode 1. It's always hard to figure out where to cut off the episodes when it's just a really long stream. But I think it's good enough. We've shown off a whole bunch of different monsters we could have picked from and we finally made our choice. And next time we will get to actual gameplay. I was too distracted by the scrimblers.